Okay, so Bricklink Designer Program Round 3, the final round is about to start. I put out a video a couple days ago giving all the details and pricing and everything on those sets, what sets I thought would actually go to a development. So if you haven't seen that, I'm going to throw a link up here in the corner. Go ahead and watch that. But today I'm going to talk about whether these sets are actually a good investment. Can you actually make money on these Bricklink Designer Program sets? There's not a ton of data yet because the sets from round 1 literally just got delivered a couple months ago. We're gonna look at round 1 and kind of see if we can get somewhat of a idea of what these sets are going for and what kind of percentage we can expect as far as an increase on the Bricklink Designer Program sets. Round 2 should be shipping, I would guess, in the next few months, and that'll give us even that much more data to be able to tell how well these sets are doing on the aftermarket after they've been delivered. So I did some diving into what the round 1 sets sold for and what they're selling for now on eBay. And I'm gonna walk you through each one of the 5 sets that made it through to development. So the first one we've got is Castle in the Forest. This is set number 910001. When this set went up for sale, it was selling for $179.99 here in the US. Looking at all the eBay listings and what's sold in the past so far on this set since it's been actually delivered to the people that bought it, this set is going for about $450 a piece on average. That's about a 150% increase on the set in just a few months. I think I got mine in February and March is when that was delivered. So 150% in a couple months is not bad at all. However, that is actually the lowest increase that we've seen out of all 5 sets. So that is great news if you're thinking about investing in Bricklink Designer Program sets. Number 2, the Great Fishing Boat. This set originally retailed for $129.99. This set is on average selling and listing for right around $400. That is a 208% increase on the Great Fishing Boat, which is phenomenal. Over 200% in just a few short months. Number 3, the Sheriff Safe. Really cool set. It's got a locking mechanism, just a very cool design. This is set number 910016. This set originally sold for $49.99 here in the US. This set is selling for $150 on eBay is what the average is that this is selling for at this point in time, which is right around a 200% increase in the last few months on this set. Number 4 is the Kakapow. This one actually really surprised me. I like the set, but I'm not a huge fan of the set. I did pick one up, but it's probably my least favorite of all of them. This set is set number 910017, sold for $79.99 when it was originally released. This is selling for $250 on average on eBay, which really blew me away when I started looking at the numbers. That's a 213% increase on that set, which is better than pretty much all of them, which is really weird because honestly, like I said, for me, I thought that was the least of all 5 sets, the least appealing, just not the greatest out of all 5 of them. But 213%, you can't argue with that. That's crazy. And then lastly is the Pursuit of Flight, 910028. Sold for $54.99 when it was originally released. This one is selling for $140, which is really good as well. Not as good as obviously the Kakapow, but 155% increase over the last few months. So all 5 of the sets that we've been able to look at so far and track have all gone up significantly over 100% each of them, and some over 200%. And that's in just a couple months of them being released. Obviously, nothing is a guarantee, and who knows how round 2 will do, but from what I'm seeing so far, these are good purchases and good investments for sure. Because again, they're limited release. There's only 10,000 of them produced. So anything that's limited release, one of a kind, typically is going to do pretty well in the aftermarket, especially if you have one. So round 3 is coming up. Do I think you should invest in the Bricklink Designer Program sets? You're only able to purchase one of each, which I think is perfectly fine. Obviously, there's a lot of people out there that want them to build them, and I'm probably going to even build a few myself. So we definitely don't want to be taking sets away from people that want to be able to enjoy them. We want everyone to be able to have the same ability to purchase them. But if you can get your hands on one of them or one of each of them, I would say based on these numbers that there's a high likelihood that you're going to see a return on investment on that, and it's probably going to be a pretty decent return on investment just from looking at the previous numbers. That's my take on it. Do with it what you will. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think of the investing in the Bricklink Designer Program sets, if you've had any success with it up to this point. And we will see you next time for another Lego investing video. Later.